Hey, how you guys doing today? My name is Danaris, and I am the host of the Mars Show. And today we have a very delicious video, and the title of this video is Salmon Patties, i.e., croquettes. And this is a Southern classic. And I did get this video from Chimera's Kitchen. That could be Chimera's or Chimera. I guess that's Chimera's Kitchen. Sorry about the pronunciation. All right, I hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys had a good day yesterday. And I hope you guys have a good day for the remainder of such. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and jump right on into it. Let's go.
Hey y'all, I'm going to show
Hey, how
you
you
how
doing?
I make my salmon cakes. Now, this may not be 100% the old-fashioned way of doing it, but this is my favorite way
Okay.
of
And she
doing
is going
it.
to put
But
a
it's
little
going to
spin
give
on
you
it,
that
guys.
old-fashioned
Definitely looks
taste.
delicious.
I promise you that. Now, what's really important when you're making salmon cakes is the salmon that you are using. I really love to use
Now, hold on. Let's give her a round of applause. I'm pretty sure she's new here. We got so many different creators, right? Who knows? But let's give her a round of applause for sure. And let's give them that warm welcome that we always do. Now, the floor is all yours. Let's go.
this wild-caught sockeye salmon. That's like that red salmon that's naturally red because it is not farm raised. I think this has a great taste, and I'm going to link to where I get this from. I absolutely love this brand and this sockeye salmon. Now, I know a lot of people love double Q, and you can definitely use that if you want. You should use whatever salmon you and your family likes. Now, I'm going to open these cans up.
Okay.
And then I am going to drain off the liquid.
Sorry, I was sitting here thinking. I believe what she's referring to. Now, this is just off memory. I forgot to definitely research it once again. Naturally in the salmon, it turns red. I want to say during spawning, almost. I want to say. I know it's definitely when they get so far upriver. So that's why she's saying. And then when they're farm raised, they pretty much get that same coloring by dyeing. Let's go. Dye like food color or whatever by.
Is in here. Okay.
I think
if you're familiar
I'm right
with
though.
Canned salmon,
I'll let you know tomorrow.
Know that it is canned in its own juices, and you want to get rid of that to be able to form the salmon patty. Add your salmon into a large bowl, and as you can see, the salmon is not completely drained. It's not really a big deal. Okay. It'll be fine. Alrighty. So now you have a couple of choices here.
All right, we're at a fork in the road.
The skin and the bone canned in the salmon. Some people really like to take out the bone, but honestly, I do not, because they are super soft. They have calcium. They're good for you. I don't take out the skin. I was never raised.
Now, I see what she's saying on the bones, because them bones will cook down, and they are little bones for sure. So I kind of see what she's saying, but it could still pose as a little bit of a problem. But hey, you know what I mean? You got to be careful when you're eating these, for sure. Absolutely.
Doing that, my mom literally always left me in. It was never a big deal. But
I don't blame her. I don't blame her either.
All you have to do is, go in here with your hand, child,
take
it out, and you're good to go. Now, it may be hard to get all the skin out, but if your family doesn't like it, then remove it. But honestly, when you make the patties, nobody's going to taste it. Nobody will know. Okay, they're not going to know.
Won't even miss it.
The veggies and things we're going to add. So I use what I have.
Okay,
in my
nice
house,
colorful ingredients.
Let's
go.
Some preferences.
Let's go.
I'm always going to add
some
something
pizzazz,
onion based, and so I'm going to use green onion. And with this amount of salmon, my preference would be 2. However, I don't got to. Okay, because I made salmon cakes the other day and I used it then. So I am going to use the whole onion,
one of her favorites.
And I want to cut it finely because I just don't want enormous chunks of any vegetable in my salmon cakes. Now I will use a little bit of this red onion.
Okay. Use the peel technique with the onion. I like that.
I feel like if you leave it in big chunks, it actually makes it so that your salmon does not stay
good technique on the dicing.
Well. So see how small that dice is?
Nice.
That is what you are going for.
That's a fine dice. That's a fine dice.
For a little sweetness, I will always put in some sweet peppers. I do not like using green peppers in this. Green peppers to me are for when you're going to stew something, you know, or cook something down.
I see you.
But, you know,
good knife
these are
work.
just being pan fried. So I think the sweet pepper is definitely the way to go. I'm using 2 thin, small
julienne
first
and dice it down.
However, if you have the regular bell pepper, use anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 of the bell pepper, depending on how large it is. To me, you definitely need an herbal note to bring out the flavor of the salmon. So here I have fresh dill. Now, my favorite combination is dill, parsley, and chive. And you want about anywhere from 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh herbs of choice. If you only have parsley, just use parsley.
Okay.
If you only have dill, just use dill. Okay. I do know there are some people that like to make their salmon cakes with fresh salmon or, you know, cooked salmon, but they cooked it like from the fillet. You can do that. I have actually made salmon cakes that way. But guys, to me, for a recipe like salmon cakes, I just don't feel like you need to go through the effort. Now let's go in and add our veggies.
What do you guys say? Do you guys say salmon or salmon? All right. Let me know down in the comments.
To make sure these stay moist, I like to use 2 tablespoons of avocado oil mayo. Okay, now I know some of y'all don't be liking mayo. Okay, but you're not going to taste it. This is for the moisture of your patties. It'll also help them come together. For flavor, I will be using some Dijon mustard.
I'm building the stage, y'all. She's building the stage
of Dijon mustard. Even if you don't like mustard, don't skip this. This really does make them taste great.
Okay.
I'm going to use the juice of half a lemon. Y'all, it's just some of the herbs that got on the lemon from the knife, okay? So I'm going to put my hands like this so I can catch any seeds as they fall down from the lemon.
Make sure you got no cuts on your hands.
Use a spoon or just a citrus juicer.
Okay.
This is where I would say I really deviate from the norm. I don't like to put bread.
Now, this is going to be a little untraditional, but I like the spin that she put on it so far, for sure. So don't come for us in the comments, okay? Let's go. Let's go.
Crumbs in my salmon cakes if I can help it. I just don't prefer the texture. You know, I will eat it for sure, but I just don't want it to be bready at all. I want to taste the meat. So instead of using breadcrumbs, I just use 3 eggs.
Okay.
I think back in the day, a lot of times the cornmeal, the flours, the crackers, the breadcrumbs and stuff is used not just as a binder, but also just to stretch the meal. I mean, I've had some salmon cakes where I feel like there's like a cup even of breading inside of the meat.
All of the above.
If you want to use breadcrumbs, you are welcome to
and just in case you can't see it, she says add 1/4 to 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs if desired, just in case you can't see
them, and I'll put the ratios in the description
just box. In case we got variables here. We got options.
Egg, I'm going to season this. The seasoning I'm going to use is really simple.
Okay.
I like to use some Tony's Creole seasoning.
Absolutely.
This is a Cajun seasoning that has a good amount of salt. Okay, so I'm basically going to use this like the salt. Now remember, canned salmon does have salt, so you don't want to overdo it.
Definitely keep that in mind.
I'm also using this seasoning. Now, don't be fooled by the packaging, guys. This is basically a low sodium Cajun seasoning. So I'm going to use.
I always say don't necessarily fall for the marketing. Sometimes what it says on the package can kind of lead you the right way, but taste it, and then whatever that sensation that taste it gives you. Whether it's chicken, whether it's fish, or I feel like that'll taste better on this. That'll taste better on this. Go with that. Go with your palate for sure. For sure.
Probably about half a teaspoon or so of this. I'm not measuring. Watch and learn. Love. Watch and learn.
I'm sitting back.
I'm also going to use a little bit of cayenne pepper.
You got it.
Not much.
Add a little heat. Yeah, that's how you know it's done. Seasoning is complete.
It ain't seasoned. Okay.
Seasoning is complete.
I'm also going to go in with some black pepper. And that's it.
That's it.
Okay, it doesn't need any more than that, in my opinion. If you want, you could add lemon pepper, but
that is
this
structurally
is a great
sound foundation.
Combination
structurally
for
sound foundation.
Traditional salmon cakes. Now, at this point, you should go in and taste it. Remember, this mixture is not raw, so it is safe to eat.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo,
for sure.
This is a salmon salad, basically.
Yep, that's
okay.
it. Video over. Give me some crackers, and we're done. We're done. This is as far as this is probably gonna get right here. At least half that's gonna be gone.
For me, it's perfect. Doesn't need anything at all.
Sure.
Okay.
Put it on some toast.
If you want to eat this with some crackers,
telling you,
go ahead and do it.
Telling you.
But I'm going to add in my eggs so that I can make this into patties.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and keep going, guys. We'll keep
this
going.
This mixture really keeps fresh in the fridge for at least a week. Okay. And so I'm only going to cook up about half of this, and then I'll put the rest in some Tupperware and just save it so that I can either pan fry it or bake it fresh during the week when I want to eat these. I like to use an ice cream scoop so that I can get consistency in the side. Now, I know some of y'all like to make them big old cat face, huge salmon cakes, but me,
resist the urge to make that big country salmon patty. Okay,
3 of these little ones the big country instead of croquette. Say 1 or 2 really big sizes.
You gotta make one.
I just think that they're easier to flip this way, especially with just using the egg. You're going to need to let this cook on a medium to a medium low heat.
Good color change.
So maybe like a 4 on an electric stove.
Be careful with that hot grease in there.
3 to 4 minutes undisturbed. That's really important, because if you flip it too early, you risk letting the cake fall apart because the egg hasn't set yet to keep together. Once you flip it, it's only going to need to cook for about 2 to 2.5 minutes on the other side, because the only thing you're cooking right now is the egg. It is mostly cooked. You just need it to brown.
So, y'all, this is one of my favorite breakfasts. I'm about to tear into this.
Nice for breakfast.
I have some salmon cakes, some scrambled eggs, and some apple slices. I'll also do other types of fruit, but growing up, we would do salmon cakes.
Wow, I never thought about that for breakfast.
Grits, fried apples,
nice,
toast, cheesy eggs. So good, but I don't do all that on a typical breakfast day. I am going to show you guys the texture of these salmon cakes. As you can see,
let us know.
They come apart so easily. The texture is great. And once they're cooked, they do not fall apart. They do not crumbly. They're perfect even without that breading.
For sure.
Let me know if you guys are going to try this recipe in the comments. And when you do, honey, you're going to tell me how much you love it, because I know you're going to love it. I'll see you next time.
For sure. Give her a round of applause. Now, that is for sure a staple. That's solid. That's whatever you want to call it. For sure. All right, that's all I got for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know down in the comments if you're going to maybe give that a shot. I know we took it a little quick walk down memory lane. I know you guys remember those. All right, you guys have a good one, and I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. And if you didn't learn something, come back again next time, and I'll see what I can do. All right, you guys have a good one. Later.